Welcome to Storm NBA, your only source for real basketball. Now, after winning 15 championships with the Israeli penny pinchers, I decided to retire and become a basketball philosopher. I undertook Michael Jeffrey Jordan as my student, and soon I became a senior fellow at Trump University. I did over 2,000 studies in basketball epistemology, which made me one of the greatest basketball philosophers ever. I was also a great basketball debater, but unfortunately, I wasn't invited to the Michael Jordan fans are the best panel. But Scap Attack was, which was great because he definitely carried the water for the debate panel, along with AOH, NMB Sports, and Hoop God 23, who did a fantastic job of debating Gilbert Arenas, who actually showed up with FYF Sports debates. So having Scap Attack, who is known for great videos, and FYF, who is known for making an 8-hour special on Scap Attack, well, that proved that our side had what it took to debate Gilbert Arenas, but then to even debate FYF sports debates. So why am I making this video? Well, for one specific reason. Sports and fitness rants. Sports and fitness rants, for whatever reason, decided that he was going to have his 2 cents heard. Now, usually Robin's energy is definitely infectious, and even people like AOH and others agree that Robin is an asset. The problem was that Robin wasn't an asset in this debate panel. He takes over the conversation way too much and yells over everybody who's trying to actually dismantle Gilbert Arenas in that traveling clown circus FYF debates. It's almost like FYF debates had their LeBrons on and was calling for LeBron James to come in and debate on their behalf. Instead, what they got was Gilbert Arenas. So without a doubt, if it wasn't for Robin, sports and fitness rants, yelling and screaming, well, we would have had a better chance debunking the narratives and dismantling every talking point that FYF Sports and Gilbert Arenas were making. You can't debate that way. You can't overtalk and yell past other debaters. It makes you look bad, it makes you look unprofessional, and it makes you look like you're a petulant child. And that's what sports and fitness rants ended up making the debate panel look like. He especially made Michael Jordan fans are the best look really bad. I mean, Michael Jordan fans are the best saw that money coming in from the super chats, and he was like, I ain't going to stop this debate. I'm going to let it go chaotic. And that's exactly what it did. It went chaotic. And that's why nobody learned nothing from the debate. I mean, no matter how good sports and fitness rants actual talking points are, no matter how much evidence they have, no matter how well they are put into the debate, they're not accepted by the audience because he's debating at Gilbert Arenas and FYF. I mean, what good is calling them clowns if the people that are actually trying to listen to the debate aren't understanding what you're saying? I mean, when Gilbert Arenas is literally telling you that you need to be put on repeat because you're not even changing your argument or coming up with a new talking point or doing anything different, it just goes to show that you're only armed with the hate for LeBron James. And don't get me wrong, the hate for LeBron James is definitely something that unites us all. Because LeBron James is a clown, he's a choker, he's a pompous idiot. He constantly self-proclaims he's the GOAT. He does all sorts of things that are irrational and make no sense for the game of basketball. And he cheats the game. But you're not helping our side by not allowing Hoop God 23 Scap Attack, Angry Old Hoops, and NNB Sports to actually dismantle all the talking points that Gilbert Arenas and FYF came up with. So what ends up happening is you give FYF Sports Debates and you give Gilbert Arenas good reason to look good. That's what Robin did. Robin made those two guys look good. For instance, if you look at the debate show and you watch it, not only will you notice the immense amount of crosstalk and yelling and screaming, which means that the audience didn't know who to choose, whether it was LeBron fans or Michael Jordan fans. What it ended up being was FYF saying, hey, you guys need to be quiet because when you're doing a talking point, we're being quiet, and then when we talk, you're always interrupting. Which the primary person that did that was Sports and Fitness Rants. Then Gilbert Arenas pretty much humiliated Sports and Fitness Rants by saying, let the adults talk. So Sports and Fitness Rants really dropped the ball. And then the guy has the nerve to make an actual video saying that the fans of his that are calling out his stupidity are not real fans. I mean, hey, these people are subscribed to you. What are you talking about, Robin? You know, they're pointing something out to make you a better debater, not because they are fake fans. But he's going to always double down with, oh, well, that's how I run my show. Everybody knows I'm Sports and Fitness Rants. Yeah, and Sports and Fitness Rants can rant all he wants on his Sports and Fitness Rants videos. But when you're on a debate panel, you have to share the debate with your opponents. That allows you to debunk or stop their narratives. But now people are more confused and less able to pick who the real GOAT is. Because you're not changing the fans' minds. You're not changing the minds of LeBron fans. You're making them double down on believing that LeBron James is the GOAT. And as delusional and as mentally screwed up as these people are, if they actually hear a legitimate argument and legitimate facts, they might change their mind. Some of them might actually say, hey, let me look into this myself. Maybe I have been brainwashed. But that's the problem with Sports and Fitness Rants and Michael Jordan fans are the best. It's almost like they're controlled opposition from Clutch Sports. And you gotta wonder if they are. Because real debaters like Retro Heat Check and Phenomenal Fitness and Jordan versus LeBron and myself would have given FYF and Gilbert Arenas their chance to talk. I mean, it's not like they weren't on a timer from before Gilbert Arenas and FYF decided to show up. So to me, it makes no sense what Sports and Fitness Rants and Michael Jordan fans are the best did. They made themselves look even worse. And now we're going to have a harder time convincing fans that today's era is extremely weak. It's really a shame that channels like Jordan versus LeBron are not getting the views that they deserve because it's actually criminal. This man has called out that Clown Dreamers Pro, and even Michael Jordan fans are the best for being money hungry and letting LeBron propaganda propagate across the internet. It's pretty obvious that the truth is only as good as the people who are speaking it. So you guys, I want to let you know that I'm a huge Retro Heat Check fan, and Retro Heat Check is a big supporter of Sports and Fitness Rants. And chances are Retro Heat Check's not going to like my take too much on Sports and Fitness Rants. But one thing I implore for Retro Heat Check to see is for him to watch the debate and see how Robin just went AWOL and how debates are not carried out that way, at least not in a professional way. Because again, I want to stress one thing. You're not there to convince the person you're debating of the facts and the evidence and what's right and what's wrong. Your whole point of debating another person is to convince the audience of your facts, your reason, your evidence, and what's right and what's wrong. And Robin from Sports and Fitness Rants did more damage and became our Gilbert Arenas instead of being someone who's against Gilbert Arenas. So guys, remember, wear your sneakers and keep it shalom.